What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur from That Facts and Cap Podcast, and once again, we back, baby. And first, hey man, shout out to my Atlanta Braves, man, for winning that World Series, bit dog. Yeah, we needed that one for the city, man. You know what I'm saying? 26 years since we didn't have a championship in this town, so hey man, catch me at that parade on Friday. Hey, but let's get into this Lil Boosie, Lil Nas, Charlamagne the God, T Madison situation. So I'm gonna start it off by saying by playing y'all a clip of T Madison at the Breakfast Club. She had some things to say about Boosie and Charlamagne. You know, they were having a conversation and he said what he said, and then Boosie responded back through a tweet. So let's hear what they have to say.
What's the problem? My thing felt like it's threatened, like Boosie. Nigga, what is you bothering with Lil Nas X for? What's the problem? My thing is, when he said that he's a detriment like to kids and we need to worry about the kids and all this stuff. But I'm like, but you the same man had a overgrown ass woman performing fellatio on your young son. And you didn't see anything wrong with that, but you it's make it make sense to me. I was so confused about the situation. Like who kids really need to be protected?
I feel like I've seen so many things when I was a kid. That's what's made me accepting of a lot of things now, just because I've seen it. It hasn't made me want to be any way that I'm not, but I've seen it, so it made me a lot more like, okay, this is what it is.
Yeah, I know.
And a lot of it is how you are raised in your household too.
Well, it is how you're raised in your house, but what people have to understand, however you're raised in your house, Charlamagne, is not the way that you share this world with everybody who's been raised in their house. And so you may not accept it, but you need to respect it.
Yeah, I love hip hop and I love all the street rappers, but none of them have the right to say Lil Nas X is a detriment to kids.
He's not.
If you've ever rapped about violence towards people, celebration of drugs, using or selling, you can't stand on that, bro.
Disrespecting women. You can't stand
All right, so that was T Madison on the Breakfast Club with Angela Yee and Charlamagne. And Boosie has something to say about that, man. So let me read y'all what Boosie had to say about this situation. He said, they still got my name in their mouth about that gay shit. Ed, see the God, you part of the problem. Keep egging on these people on your show with this, bro. Using your platform to support Lil Nas X and his antics. I see what side you on. And he put the rainbow emoji. He said, fuck y'all kids, shaking my head, dummies. All right. So, first off, just reading this Boosie response, which I thought was kind of weird that he responded to this under a paid in full tweet, but old niggas on Twitter, that's what it is. So for me, he said that you keep egging it on. I don't think Charlamagne is egging this situation on, because Charlamagne didn't bring that up. T Madison brought that up. And Charlamagne said the same thing that he said in that particular instance that he said to you on the show. So I'm sure that your views are higher than the T Madison interview anyway. He said it to you. It's not about picking sides. It's about how Charlamagne feels. He feels what's right is right. He feels about what's biased. He's not being biased. I feel like he's not being biased either. I think that Boosie has a habit, and we've seen it. He said he want to overtalk people in the room. He doesn't want to listen. Cool. Boosie, if it's not about his agenda, or not even say his agenda, but what he's pushing, he's not trying to hear what anybody else has to say. So it kind of seems like if you're not agreeing with him, then you're on the other side, which I think this is part of the problem too. I don't think it has to be a side chosen. And that's what both sides are making it. I'm not saying Lil Nas is making that, because Lil Nas really doesn't speak on Boosie like that. He said he don't have no problems with Boosie. Boosie clearly has a problem with him. And Boosie keeps pushing this agenda like T Madison said about the kids. What her and Charlamagne said is correct when it comes to the kids. Let's just talk about what Boosie's done the last couple weeks. In the last couple weeks, Boosie has threatened to do bodily harm to Lil Nas. He's called him a gay slur. He's told him to commit suicide because he doesn't love himself and the world would be better without him here. He's been fighting at concerts. It's been shootings at his after parties. That's just in the last couple weeks. But who's really the detrimental person to the kids? Is it Boosie or is it Nas? Now, in Boosie's eyes, Nas is a detriment to the kids. Cool, Boosie. Believe in what you believe in. I have no problems with your beliefs, Lil Boosie. But at the same time, you're the pot calling the kettle black. What have you done? You might do good things for the community, but you also got things that you could clean up. You got a son that's literally modeling his life after you. He's going to be a teenage parent. He's shooting videos in your hood with guns, beefing with niggas that used to be your best friend, son. Do you see that? Do you see the influence that you have on the kids? It's right there in your son's room, your influence. You ain't even got to leave the house to see your influence, what you influence the kids to do. Is any of your kids walking around doing what Lil Nas doing? Probably not. But are they doing what Lil Boosie doing? Yeah, and it's not just the great side of things with Boosie. It's not just about the entrepreneurial spirit that Boosie has. Are they trying to do that, or are they trying to be a gangster rapper? That's all I'm saying. We can't be calling out other people when you got your own issues and your kids, and you paying to get your kids fellatio at when they 13 and 14 years old, but then you mad that Lil Nas is kissing a nigga on goddamn stage. Come on now. We got to make this shit make sense. So like I said, we got to see what side we on. Like you talking about, we got to see what side. Ain't no side, bro. It's just about being real and being honest. I think that if y'all sat down and y'all actually had a conversation, and maybe y'all could come to understand it, but you can't come in on some rah-rah shit talking about how you said on the Breakfast Club, how you like to overtalk people. Y'all got to have a conversation. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think y'all should have a conversation. Also, Boosie, I just want to say this, like Boosie has influenced me. Boosie has influenced, I'm speaking from this from firsthand. I've seen it. Boosie is the first person I've ever seen shoot a video with hella guns in the backyard. They in the backyard, niggas in the back. That We Out Here video. Y'all go look it up. For all the young ones looking at this, We Out Here. Look up the We Out Here video where they all dressed in black and it's all kind of fucking AKs and Dracos and all kind of fucking guns with the 30 clips and shit like that. Come on, Boosie. You can't say that you've done. You can't call out Lil Nas when all the things that you've done is detrimental to the community. You've said yourself in an interview on Vlad TV that people have killed people to your music. People have killed people to your music, but you're worried about the influence that Lil Nas has on the community. We got to sit back and check ourselves sometimes. Is my grass cut in my backyard before I talk about the fucking neighbor's grass? Is your grass cut? Listen, I ain't going to keep holding y'all. I'm just saying, like, listen, you could feel however you want to feel about the Lil Nas situation. You might be like Boosie and you feel how Boosie feels about Lil Nas. I get it. I know how people was raised. I ain't here to change y'all mind. That's not my job. My thing is, you just got to understand, are you the pot calling the kettle black? Do you have the right to criticize anybody when your shit ain't in order? Imagine a gangster rapper talking about the kids to a gay rapper. You're a whole gangster rapper. You know what I mean? So, listen, man, I just don't understand it. But, hey, man, subscribe. It costs nothing to show love. All y'all have to do is subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, follow, share with a friend. Hit that notification bell in the top right corner so y'all know when I'm dropping this content every day, every other day, man. I'm not going more than 2 days without giving y'all no content. So, hey, baby, we out, baby. Subscribe to my channel.